was a Friday night like any other, or at least I thought it was. I had just finished a long week at work and was looking forward to a quiet evening at home. My wife, Amanda, said she was meeting an old friend for coffee. I didn't question it. We'd been married 5 years, and despite the occasional rough patch, I trusted her, or at least I wanted to believe I could. Lately, she had been distant, more absorbed in her phone, less interested in talking, more exhausted at night. I assumed it was work stress and tried to be patient. I cooked dinner more often, planned a weekend away, even surprised her with flowers. She'd smile and say, "Thank you," but her gaze wandered elsewhere. That night, I reheated leftovers and turned on the TV. I sent a text, "You home soon?" No response. 1 hour passed. 2. Maybe she went for drinks after coffee, I thought. But as midnight came and went, a familiar sinking feeling gripped me. The kind you feel when your gut knows the truth before your mind can accept it. At 12:47 a.m., my phone buzzed. Amanda. One message. Just a photo. I froze. She was in bed, sheets tangled, hair messy, lying next to her ex, Evan. The man she swore she'd never speak to again. The one who had cheated on her years ago. The one she said had made her feel small. And now she was draped across his chest. Beneath the photo, a short caption. "I'm sorry. I needed to feel something real again." I stared at the screen. My heart didn't race, it stopped. A hollow numbness spread through me, erasing every word, every promise, every shared moment in an instant. Then came clarity, cold, unwavering, absolute. I typed slowly, deliberately, "Enjoy it. You're his problem now." Sent. No shouting, no pleading, no calls, no tears. Just those words. I stood, went to our bedroom and began packing. Not in anger, but in resolve. I took only what was mine. Laptop, clothes, important papers. I left my wedding ring on her pillow. I didn't want reminders of her. By morning, I was gone. A small apartment across town became my refuge. My lawyer moved quickly. Within weeks, the divorce was finalized. Amanda tried to reach me, calls, messages, even showing up at my office. She cried, begged, called it a mistake, said she'd been confused. I listened quietly, then asked one question. "When you sent that photo, what were you trying to tell me?" She broke down, admitting she wanted to hurt me as she felt hurt, that she thought I had stopped loving her. I told her, "You're wrong. I did love you more than you'll ever know, but not anymore." That was the moment she realized what she had destroyed could never be repaired. Months went by. I focused on rebuilding my life. New opportunities came. I started running again, reconnected with old friends. Slowly, I felt alive in a way I hadn't for years. The silence that had haunted me now felt peaceful. About a year later, I ran into Evan at a bar. He looked worn, hollow, exhausted. I overheard him complaining to a friend about how Amanda was driving him crazy. I couldn't help but smile. I felt no anger, just a sense of poetic justice. Amanda had become exactly what she'd made herself that night. Someone else's problem. I left the bar feeling lighter than I had in years. Sometimes closure doesn't come from apologies or explanations. Sometimes it comes from walking away and knowing you'll never look back. And I never did.